All right, sorry about that, guys. So we just talked to nobody there for a while. Oh, sorry, no, not nobody. We had a few fans out there. But to all of the viewers, I don't know how long we were out for, but we're back now. So
do you think that you did that studying last night helped?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you get to spend time, it helps. You know, like, it kind of comes down to just a question of, like, how much time do you want to spend?
Yeah, so we got out pretty late last night. I think we finished around midnight, and Doug apparently and the rest of the guys were up studying until 5 a.m., looking over the logs, trying to figure out how to improve their strategy. So we'll see if it pays off, especially for Jason today. So far down here, it looks like it's paid off for Bjorn, but I don't know. You can never really tell with him. You know, sometimes he's up $100,000, sometimes he's down $100,000. So we'll see which one this ends up being.
Yeah, it does seem like. For me and Bjorn, we're the two players up a lot, but the way that we got there is very different. I feel like I had one very good session, but I've had a lot of like fairly consistent sessions, and then Bjorn's just had like massive wins, massive losses, and a lot more like variance through that whole thing. So maybe it's something to do with the way that we're playing. Maybe it's just something to do with the cards that we're getting, but I have a feeling there are some strategies that Bjorn's using that are probably different than what's going on over here. Would you say that's fair to say, Bjorn?
Sounds about right.
Is your mic on?
It's just not working.
Oh.
So Bjorn agrees that their play style is probably a little different in this competition. And I think I kind of, looking at the results, it seems that that's the case. You know, like at least how much they're winning per session. You know, Doug seems to be, pretty consistent. He's had some down sessions. I think you were down yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
But Bjorn's had some wild swings.
There have been some pretty LOL Bjorn sessions. I remember one day we were like an hour or two and someone's like, Bjorn's up 100K. I'm like, what? How are you? The feed's on a 30-minute delay. It means you like won 100K in like the first hour or something. That's pretty crazy. And then yesterday was the exact opposite. So like, Bjorn's down 100K. I'm like, wow, we've been playing for it.
There's some big swings.
There are some big swings.
But I mean, sometimes it's just also the cards. I mean, $100,000, that's five, maybe you just got 5 lucky hands in a row that you stack the opponent with, and that's where it comes.
That's really hard to have happen, though. Like, this is 200 big blind poker. Like, getting 5 lucky hands, you win their entire stack is...
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
That's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And in fact, you kind of have to put yourself in spots to be able to get that lucky. Like, you have to maybe take an aggressive raise somewhere, like maybe look for a good spot and like either have it pay off by bluffing them or have it pay off by getting there. So you definitely increase the volatility by taking those lines.
Yeah. So speaking of the 200 big blinds thing, I mean, do you think that this is a harder competition for you because it's 200 big blinds? Do you think, how do you think your play style in 200 big blinds compares to your normal play?
Well, this is an interesting question, and I think it's going to vary a lot throughout the group. I've played, I have to imagine, by far in a way the most 200 big blind poker out of anyone here. Because online, generally speaking, the stakes usually are 100 big blinds. But a couple of the guys that like to play higher, most notably one who's great at online is Dino King, or Will Hasa. He's a Swedish player. He loves the deep play. He likes to put pressure on his opponents, get them to crumble, and like make them scared for their money, right? So last year we actually had a really sick week of sessions. It was probably one of the highest stakes battles last year, and in the first 2 sessions I lost about 500K, and there's a fly that loves me right now. But I lost about 500K, and then before the 3rd session I was like, that's it. I'm not scared to get stacked. If I get stacked, I get stacked. We're gonna play some poker, and then from then on out, I want it all back and more. But playing all those hands that deep, it gives you a lot more experience because, like
The experience with this, I can imagine.
yeah, it's different. Like we don't normally run 200 big blind bluffs like a lot online. Just not because we wouldn't, but just because we don't get the opportunity to. It's hard to actually get the chance to even do that, given that at a normal table, if you both have 100. It has to go, someone wins a stack, now they have 200, you rebuy. They win a stack, you rebuy. Now they have 300, and now they lose one back. So like, it takes a lot of like moving the money around to be able to get the point where it's 200. And there's also a large percentage of the players that refuse to play 200. They're like, I don't want to play that deep.
Is that because they don't have a good strategy for that level, or because they just don't want to risk that much money?
They're just scared.
Scared of losing too high, yeah.
Yeah, because
I
like
can imagine.
the stakes are much higher. You know, even if the blinds are the same, the amount that you risk to win pots increases. So they don't really want to deal with that. And also, like I think because they don't have the experience, like if you, all right, this is getting written down. Hold on, what the hell is this? Maybe this isn't a fold. This guy.
Oh boy.
Oh god, that's not the river I wanted to see.
All right, that's what I want to see. I think.
I bet you back, huh?
He bet me back, that is for sure. God, I would be so tilted if he has a 5. Just check raise the air ball. Get there on the river.
Our strategy for most of this competition has to just put the players on tilt. I think
Well,
if we can accomplish that, I think we're good.
I mean, you definitely put us in some spots. That's for sure. God, what?
What could he have?
He's
What kind of spots are we looking at?
5 or
he check raised a 3 flush turn and then barreled a 1 straight.
Those type of spots.
God, the thing is like, the thing that I like about this spot is that like when the bot bluffs, it just goes for it. So like, it might not even really want to raise hands of the 5 on the turn. Sigh, why? Ah, I'm trying to think of like, what could it bluff with though? I mean, I guess it could just pick a hand. Alright, I'm gonna pair him off. Alright guys.
All right, let's see.
Let's reel this.
You gonna reel this? Let me get
Have a
something.
two screen.
It goes down like so often. Oh shit. Alright. Actually,
Big
we
moment.
we can't talk until after end, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna, alright.
Yeah.
Flush. Alright, well if that's the case, I'm pretty happy with my call then.
Why does that make you happy with your call?
Because I have a heart, so he's less likely to have a
Oh,
flush.
he was less likely. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What I'm worried about there is that he check raises a 5 and then just like hits a straight and then bets that. If that happens, I get really owned. Because then he just like,
Then you don't have no idea what's going on.
yeah, it's hard to know what's going on, and like also like he still loses the pot, and like yeah, that's just brutal. I'm okay losing to like the value range or the worst value range. That's like whatever. All right. Anyway, so what were we just talking about before I just got owned?
200 big blinds.
Oh, yeah, 200 big blinds.
Pros are afraid. Yeah.
Right. So like when I got to play that player so many hands, you start to realize that like it's still just poker. Like it's a lot more money, but life goes on. You know, make sure when you go in, if you think like, hey, I might be scared in this session because of how much money it is or because of how many blinds it is, you know, don't play as high of stakes. Play slightly smaller stakes for 200 big blinds. You know, like it changes the way that the game is played. Like the more money you have behind, the higher the stakes are. So even if the blinds are the same, like people kind of confuse it. It's like they think 200 big blinds and 100 big blinds. Let's say the blinds are 25-50. They're like, oh, it's 25-50, but it's really not the same. Like the average pot size should increase a bunch on 200 big blinds. So it's really just a higher stakes game, and that doesn't really get brought up too much. And I think a lot of players are just kind of afraid of that situation. Also, you need to be ready to like. Now this is probably contrary to popular belief, but you need to be ready to bluff more in that spot, which is a weird concept.
We have somebody on our team that plays poker, and he's also really interested in the theory of it. And he brought that point up too, that with high stakes, you end up bluffing a lot more than you would think.
Or with 200 big blinds versus 100 big blinds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely end up running a few bluffs, right, Bjorn?
That
You definitely end up running some bluffs, right?
this bot.
Just when you're deep.
This bot has moves.
I mean, I think you should be asking. I think you should be asking the bot about that because the bot knows.
Well, actually, yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever, me and the bot ran the same bluff. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was kind of cool actually.
That was actually pretty sweet, right? We both did the exact same thing.
We both got the same result too.
Yeah.
It went through, right, for both of you?
Yeah, but like the hand they folded, like it was a standard fold. Like that element of it isn't quite like what we were bluffing with. It was definitely beat by what they had, but if they had called what they had, it would have been really unreasonable. Like they had like a missed flush draw on the river, so like it wouldn't have been a good situation basically. All right, so this is interesting. He bets small. I call, checks. I bet, calls. I guess I'm gonna go over the value. All right, win the pot. I'm actually kind of happy for how badly the big pots have gone so far that I'm actually only down 5K. Like that's not bad.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Jason's doing upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't actually think there's not been any coolers or anything. I honestly could see him saying that he's either down 10K or up 10K or up 20K or whatever. I could see kind of whatever with that. It's hard to say. All right, so if he bets on the river, I'm gonna put in the raise. Try and bluff him off a queen.
There you have it.
Oh. I'm at 204. What are you at?
222.
All right.
All right, I'm going to sign off, but I'll see you guys later.
All right. I'm going to triple barrel bluff and I'll stay here. All right. So, move back over a little bit. Okay. Man, we like really messed up with the stream being off. I don't even know how that happened. All right, so we call a 3-bet. I'm gonna put the bet out on the turn. All right, take it down. I'm cool with that. There's nothing wrong with taking the pot down right there. That's just what I'm talking about. Nothing wrong with that. I hope he raises here, but I hope he does not go all in. If he goes all in, that would be absolutely insane. All right. You never know with this guy though. He could just run it. This guy's in the streets, you know. He's fighting. He's battling it out. He wants the other robots to know that he's legit. All right, lay this one down. You win this one. All right, I think we can just get him off it right here. Oh, he calls. All right, we're gonna give up. I think he's got a little some. Maybe the ace, maybe a king. I don't know. It's hard to say. Wait. Oh, okay. Laying it down. Oh, that's a pretty nice hand. Nice. Let's see what we got. All right. We're gonna try and hit a gut shot straight. Okay, we hit a 10. We hit a 10. Now it's decision time. What do we do? Oh man, this is the exact same spot as when I had 9s. Bjorn, look at this board. How similar is this? I call a 3-bet, call a bet. It's the exact same board.
Yeah,
It's like
similar hand.
it might even be the same suits.
You call see that?
Yeah, I'm gonna check turn.
Yeah.
The plot thickens. Oh, I can call
Oh,
that.
that's high. Full five of spades.
Whoa, of clubs.
Trapping you on
He
the turn.
he set the trap. Wow, that was something.
Yeah, that.
I wonder if Cheat actually wins a stack here. What's up? Like the way that it works though, I mean, it's definitely gonna call this hand sometimes. He'll win at least as much, I think, maybe more.
At about a hand 100, she was down a buy-in,
Okay.
and Dong was down 6K. Overall, you guys are about down 6K. You were break even for that.
Oh, look at that hand.
Yeah, I got a flush draw. Hey, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna throw that min bet out there. That's kind of been my style. All right, and I'm gonna throw another one out there.
Why such a small bet?
I'm trying to get him to raise. If he went all in here, it would be just the most awesome.
Let it go.
Not cool.
Oh!
All right, so my new strat is to not just jam these because I've been doing that and he's been getting away from some pretty big hands. So we're gonna go smaller. I mean, he's folding to that. Like the all in is probably not very good.
You can slow down a little bit too. You're ahead of Jason by like 40 hands. So, you know, you don't have to stop or anything. Just do it.
All right. I'll slow it down a bit, I guess. All right. Ugh. All right. He folded. He laid it down. I think which one Cheat lost. Drop my mic for a sec.
How did he show?
Damn.
Or did he just check behind?
And check behind river.
Oh, okay.
I set the trap. He didn't fall in. Alright guys, so I put in the re-raise and elected to trap the flop. And my hand got a little better on the turn, and he's putting out a bet, so...
that pot?
Yeah, a 4-bet pot. And I have, some of the research we did last night indicated that he gets real aggro in these spots. So let's see what happens. If he's got Jack 10, I'm going to be a sad panda. Oh, you check, huh? Alright, that's interesting. I guess I'm gonna go a small size, try and like pick up the pot. I don't know if it's in the deuce, I just want him to call with certain hands. In deuce, maybe also in deuce, whatever.
How would you feel about the min raise all in? Or
I would just call.
But how happy would you be?
Pretty happy. Claudico just always like, yeah, I would be happy.
Who's upstairs? Keel?
I would be way, way happier than if a human went all in.
Yeah.
If a human went all in there, you're like, oh.
Club folded. You like that?
Oh, shit, I'm gonna write that hand down. That was an interesting hand. What was it? Ace, what was the exact board? Ace 9-7?
Wait, I thought.
Yes, it was.
You always list the board not in the original order, but in the top hand of the lowest hand?
I always list the flop in decreasing rank,
Yeah.
and then I list turn and river accurately.
It was. I just remember seeing the ace on the right or whatever.
Yeah.
So like that's.
Because like, I think the only way to be able.
I like that.
Well, we're in a spot, but yeah, the only way to accurately telling history, I think, is to make sure the turn of the river are listed in correct order. And I think flop is just too hard to think about unless it's in decreasing rank. So I led the flop, potted the turn, and I potted the river, and he raised. Well. So there's two ways of looking at this. You can look at this like, oh, I don't block flushes, or you can look at it like, LOL set call. I'm actually gonna try my mic. Sorry guys, it's too complicated. I'm about to make one of the biggest folds of my entire life. I'm about to fold a set. I'm laying her down.
So it was hand 241 or 247? I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I have it written down.
He doesn't get to see what he gets.
Well, we can figure it out because there's a mirror matchup scenario.
$10, I might have taken you up on that. No, I think it's the right play. I mean, I'm sure I still get bluffed, but like, yeah. I would. All right. I think it's the right play, and I'm just gonna stick to my guns here. I just folded a set. A set. A set. I had 2 4s and another 4. Yeah, another 4 came out. And for a brief moment, I was excited. It's gonna be really funny if like my one big fold, he's just bluffing. He was like calling all day, and then I'm like, you know, I'm like a huge fold, and he just has nothing.
Yeah, now you're
Yeah, I mean, God, that one is brutal. Dude, when it gets to 241, I mean, it's gonna be 30-minute delay, so, and he's probably behind me, but can you check the stream? Yeah, I know. God, that was so sick. Just folded a set.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I think you're right. I'm usually not the fold a set kind of guy, you know? But you want to be the best, you gotta have all the moves in your bag of tricks. You gotta have a little bit of everything.
you know, look at John now and say, wow, why did I fold that? Because I would have, even if I lost, I would have been down the same amount.
No, you don't look at it like that.
You don't look at it like that?
No. You make the most positive expectation decision, and then you move on with your life. And sometimes you are just wrong. And that's the way it goes. And you know what? Like, you gotta be okay with that. You gotta be like, you know what? I can accept that. I did my best. What's up?
I wanted to soul read the bot and be right every time.
Yeah, it is nice when you soul read the bot, but man. That is true. That is true. Balance is important in life.
Making the best decision you can.
Also true. And sometimes making the wrong decision and still moving on. All right. All right, it's okay. I'm not down too much. A paltry 4K. All right. If I get raised here, this is going to be a real tough day. All right. Excuse me. Bjorn, if I get raised in a spot, I think I'm gonna run like an awesome bluff. Okay. I was min betting for value to induce the raise to bluff jam.
Oh, sexy.
He limp raised and I called and I min bet flop, min bet turn just to kind of see if I could hit a jack or a 9. And then I min bet the river and if he raised, I was gonna put in the jam. What do you think? You like that? Oh, sorry, wait, next time. Seems good, right? Can't be that bad.
Always gonna fold enough, you know that much.
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, I mean, if I lose here, it's gonna just be like whatevs. Basically, just I got the full boat. Unbeatable. Just the stone nuts. This one? I'm feeling good. Got him. He's just gone. I got him.
That's a tough one there.
Well, I think it's a pretty easy one. I have, what is this? The like fourth or fifth nut low. I think I can let this one go.
Yeah, you got to let that.
Wait, is it even worse than that? I mean, yeah, it's.
That 125, let him have it.
Yeah, you got this, man. I'm done. I'm out. I'm very anxious to see what the bot had in that hand. What's up? Was it 240? Yeah, 241. So have you been following this a lot? Yeah, I think I saw you yesterday, or yeah. Yeah. Definitely an interesting study. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it can change so drastically. Yeah. Those are really the decisions that end up like winning or losing a lot, because if it goes like one player wins a lot and the other player gets the opposite result, that's like a 40K swing, you know? It's huge. Like the really like the spots that are like pretty clear someone loses a lot, like those spots just really don't matter, because like they're gonna happen both ways. The thing is, I think like we're usually a little more likely in those spots to get the money, because we don't get as tricky as the bot does. So sometimes the bot like passes up a chance to like win all the chips to try and balance its range in places. So that's definitely a place that we pick up some chips. There's almost no all-in spree. Like that's happened like 3 or 4 times in this whole challenge. Like that happens like once a day.
I mean, he'll go all in before the flop.
What's up?
He'll go all in before the flop.
Yeah, before the flop. It's pretty rare though. Whenever there's an all-in, rather than run out the cards, they're just giving the equity, like the frequency you win. But I'm not sure you're talking with Deej, my friend Deej, his name Chris. Yeah, Chris. He was telling you how that might increase the variance. Yeah.
You okay, guys?
I'm all good. Thank you. Well, let's not get carried. Well, those are all very different. Like 8s, 9s, sure. 10s, close. Jacks, probably not. Queens is real good. Like.
Late night poker. You would go in. You're thinking you have to have 8.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever watch that, late night poker? And that one guy from Italy, always dressed in a fancy red, young kid, fancy red clothes and stuff. He always goes all in.
Are you talking about Tom Dwan?
Yeah. Crazy. All that.
He used to be kind of known for that, but he hasn't really done that in some time. And
Really scared of him, huh?
yeah, I don't think he's too scary nowadays. I think that I think it's pretty safe to say he would not be top 100, even though he was sort of considered to be number 1 But a lot of the players in the know didn't think that at the time, and that was like 5 or 6 years ago. And that's just ages in online poker. 5 or 6 years. Like 5 or 6 years ago, if you look at the players that were playing high stakes and the players they're playing now, it's almost all different people. There's like almost no one that's still there. It means that the people that are, yeah, I mean, like a lot of the people that got there before didn't realize that it was going to get harder, and they didn't work hard enough. So they just got sloppy, and yeah, you gotta work every day if you want to stay on top. Oh, that's a good river. It's actually a great river. What's up, dude? What hand is he on the delay?
I didn't look. I just looked at totals. I'm not one.
What's up?
Let me go check the hand.
Yeah. I really want to see what he had in that hand.
Oh yeah.
I have another set of fours.
What was the number?
I believe it was 241.
190.
Yeah. Oh, he's pretty far behind. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put in the raise here on the turn.
Bjorn, what are you at?
336.
Or how about amount one?
Hand?
No. How much did you want?
I have 3K.
You're up 3.
3K, yeah.
I'm up 300. Up 460. I just improved. Oh no, back down to 360. Oh man. All right.
I need to start stacking this block.
Yeah, man, me too. The problem is you can't stack it when you're bluffing. You can only get stacked. This is a remarkably even session so far. I'm up 110 chips. Although it's about to swing huge. 4x. I got a little something, just a little bit. Interesting. Got him. Picked him off. Hand in the cookie jar. Fold set sometimes, call ace high others. Poker being played.
The street poker.
Yeah, this is street poker. Yeah, he tried to get me off it, but yeah, that's exactly what happened.
How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Good. I'm up a hard fought 2.7K, but it's been a battle over here. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You know what? I got an order of egg whites already, but it was kind of a smaller portion today. So could I get another order of egg whites? And also, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And also,
I was gonna ask for a water.
Can I get a water and a Diet Coke? Or Diet Pepsi either?
Oh, you're going with that?
Hopefully the humans don't need my support at that point. At the end of that.
Family wedding or a friend?
So, Deej, you wanna come on do a stream conversation here?
Sure.
All right. So I'm introducing a special guest. It is my best friend. We've been friends since high school, and he came all the way out from Florida to sweat the event live. And move over a little bit this way, and see what's going on. So this is Christy Girolamo.
That is me.
Yeah, turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. There you go.
That is me.
Say it again.
on?
Yep.
Is it on?
Should be on now. All right. So what do you think so far?
I think this is really cool. I mean, outside of like who's winning and who I think is better, this is just a really, really cool event.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like just fun, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
every day is just such a battle.
Yeah, and the audience builds every day. You know, we're up to 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm
it's-
actually counting myself in that.
Yeah. So when you leave in an hour, we're gonna take a massive
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Chris actually lived with me in Vegas 4 or 5 years ago, and decided that the professional poker career wasn't for him, and then went to law school at Wake Forest. So
Yep. Luckily, I decided that in about 2010, and so you know, avoided 2011.
yeah, the Black Friday thing didn't really hit you too hard.
It's been run good.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts on Pittsburgh?
Well, I mean, you know, the city's actually, like, if you haven't been to Pittsburgh, you know, it did impress me going into it from the airport. There's a really cool view as you go into the city. However, I'm living in Florida. It was about 90 degrees when I left, and was it snowing when you landed, Doug, here?
Yeah. That was actually it was actually great because we both had the same kind of experience there. Like, I'm in Vegas. It's nice. It's warm. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, get in the plane, land in Pittsburgh, and someone's just like, "You're not dressed appropriately," and I'm just like, "Oh." We hit it.
I
We hit
figured
a
it was about to be
snow
May.
flurry. Yeah.
Like, you know, April showers bring May flowers, not like, you know, April snowstorms kill everything.
Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, caught another bluff. Whoa, we bluffed with a pair. Whoa. Let me put this up on the TV for you guys. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that for your stay here, we actually didn't really get to go out and do any like Pittsburghy things because the whole 9 hours of poker kind of got in the way a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the stream knows this, but I mean, 12 hours of poker every day with, you know, for 2 weeks, or is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's 13 days of play.
And they have a 1-day break May 3rd.
Yeah, May
So-
3rd. Nice.
So that's like more of a grind. I mean, even for an online player, I mean.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, online, it's a bit different because whenever you're like, screw it, I'm tired, I just don't want to play anymore, you just quit. Here, you're roped in, you know, they got you on the hook.
I mean, except for all the tournament players, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, but-
they could quit if they really wanted to, but.
Yeah, but it's more of an addiction. JK, all you tournament players, I'm sure you could quit if you wanted.
You say poker is an addiction?
Tournament poker.
I think poker overall is an addiction. I'm addicted to poker.
Really?
10 hours a day.
Denial is the first step. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So, there you have it, guys. Poker's addicting. How about that?
Drug.
It is a drug.
And meth.
Okay, now you're getting carried away. I wouldn't say it's worse than meth.
Different.
Is this from personal experience?
Oh man. So, going to a wedding next week?
I am.
Nice. Otherwise, you'd be able to stay and enjoy the full, riveting excitement of challenge poker.
Oh yeah, and 12 hours of poker a day. I mean, what's not to be excited for?
Those 12 hours.
You still play poker?
The question is, do you still play poker?
And like my answer depends on what you mean. For a living, no, but I will still play poker.
Online or?
Well, living in America, it's much more difficult. I mean, I would love to. I hope Florida does something about it. But
Could you tell us a little bit about your brief poker career? Just to kind of give us a little background on.
well, this was back in 2000, or this ended in, I guess I already said 2009, 2010-ish. But I mean, it primarily consisted of some full ring. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I guess, at the end I was doing a little heads up, but, online cash games. So I know what you want me to get into.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and tell the story. There was a particular session that when I think of Chris, or Deej, as we call you Deej, that just always comes to mind. And I remember I got back from lunch or something, and you were playing a full ring session, which was like your game. And you were really all about the ante tables because people didn't realize how much they were folding away.
This was back when Full Tilt didn't have, or the only way to avoid short stackers were like any tables really. Or I guess, it's 50 big blinds, 200, and they didn't have any other rules for the other tables.
Yeah, so it was a good spot for sure. And I get back from lunch, and you're like, yeah, I'm on the grind. Like, it's not gone so well so far, and I gotta go do some stuff. And I come back 3 or 4 hours later, and you're deep in the hole. And when you're a full ring player, that's not really an experience that you get to have very often because normally the swings in 9-player poker tend to be on the conservative side. But you were down, I want to say roughly 18 or 20 buy-ins. And I was like, all right, man, you'll get them tomorrow. And you're like, no, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I figure I'll just play through this. And I was like, okay, all right. So I do some stuff, come back upstairs, you're still playing. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. You're like, all right, night. I wake up, I come out of the room, you're still playing. You just played 10 hours through the night. I'm like, hey man, are you still playing? And you're like, yeah, I'm getting there. And I look at the graph and it's like halfway back to even. And I'm like, you don't have to just do this. Like, you can just quit. You're like, no, it's cool. And then I go about my day, I work out, I get some lunch, I come back, you're still grinding. You're down like $500. It's dinner time the next day, and I think with rakeback, you got like just about back to even.
Yeah, it might have been up with rakeback.
And then you quit poker.
True story.
That was your last real poker session, right?
I'd have to look. I mean, I'm actually not sure. Doug has an insane memory, in case you guys haven't noticed. So he actually remembers stories of other people better than the people themselves.
I think after that you're like, I'm good. Nah, it's cool. Like, it really is cool.
Poker is not for some people.
Yeah, it's stressful, And being able to like quit when you're down is something that a lot of players, including you, apparently, have a hard time with. I mean, it's difficult. You don't want to think oh, I got to the computer and played all day, but I didn't even make any money. You want to think oh, I accomplished something today. I made some money, and I'm happy with what I did. It's not like you want to go into work and come back home from work and be like, oh man, I had to pay them today. So yeah, it's difficult to try and to come to be able to accept that 40 or 45% of days you'll just lose.
Yeah, all the different flavors of disappointment too. I mean, poker players out there might know, the session where you're down most of the time and you make your way back up actually feels better than when you're up and then you're down.
Oh, absolutely. Because
even if they end at the same spot.
Yeah, because your last 2 hours was so different emotionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I think the classic poker session for you that I can remember at least. But now you've moved on into the wonderful world of law.
I am not an attorney. I have not even taken a bar exam.
But you graduated from law school.
Yeah, recently. So.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. None at the moment.
The question.
I am not an attorney.
The question from the. I don't know if they can hear him.
In this market, unicorn law. I mean, whatever people want. Oh no, I don't want to do anything public.
They can't hear the questions, so you should rephrase the questions. The question was, what kind of law does he want to practice if he gets into law, or when he gets into law? And the answer was unicorn law. So
no. In the legal market, you kind of do what you got to do. So yeah.
I had a best friend, lawyer, went to Pitt.
I thought you said friend. Oh, okay. So he was your friend before he became a lawyer? Oh, okay, that's cool.
He's living in Ohio now.
Nice.
He was good, smart kid. He used to hit people that were killing lots.
Sounds like
He shouldn't have told you that.
sounds like a great guy.
I don't want to speak to the stream.
He felt so bad about winning, beating, you know, getting people innocent and they were guilty, that he quit.
There really is a
No.
but he'd be good at it the way it sounds.
You know, if we build an audience, you can do live questions from the audience, and the stream could even hear.
A live question from the audience segment would be great, but when we have two-person audience,
If you're in Pittsburgh, you can come out.
like we've taken a third of the audience and put them into the interview right now.
I guess
So
this is kind of live questions from the audience.
yeah, so I guess that's pretty much all I really had to talk about. Any last notes? Any shout-outs you want to throw out there?
I mean, shout outs to the poker stream, like Telly and Curtis DiGirolamo, or getting married, or.
Whatever you want, man. All right.
And
All right, well, that's Christopher DiGirolamo. All right. Back to some more serious poker playing. Shut up.
Did I get the people?
Oh, shit, I have a flush draw.
People in Baltimore, we have Florida.
I don't know why this just like doesn't work so often. It's like not working. But I have a pair and a flush draw, and I'm facing a pot. Wait. Oh my god! I didn't realize how big the pot was. Oh, I'm just gonna have the jam and take my equity, I think, because I can't fold it off on there. Oh shit! This is. He bet 4x pot on the flop. Dude, he bet 4x pot on the flop, and I didn't realize it, and I called it a 4x pot bet with bottom pair.
Oh.
But I don't want to just call, because then if I call, I don't know what to do in the river, and like he can have over pairs and.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! No way! No way! Did that just happen? What? 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 Thank you, thank you. My misclicks / not paying attention are going amazing. Oh my god! What?
You're very welcome. I'll take all
What?
for that.
What? All right, that's getting written down.
That's kind of how I'm gonna approach this game.
He bet really big on the flop.
Not think so much and make more mistakes.
I don't think Platico misclick folded.
He bet really big on the flop, and I called with a hand I wouldn't normally. And then on the turn, he bet fairly large, or he bet half pot, but I only had a little bit behind. So I just went all in. I turned a flush draw, and he just folded. So I just won a 33.5k pot with just a pair and a flush draw. Wow. Wow, this bot, man, this bot is just like going hard in the paint. There's just no way around saying, what the? All right, that was a hand. That was a hand.
That was poker.
Did I get him off of like a pair?
Well, probably not. It's probably, hard to say with the spot.
Holy shit. Deej, what hand is the stream at?
Loading. Internet here is not the best.
All right, because I really want to know if I got bluffed in that hand. Wow, wow, that was some poker right there, Bjorn. Oh man, it's about to happen. Oh god, I really want to. Oh god, what do you have? No, I don't know if they want the computer behind me and
I'll
stuff.
do the bleachers.
Okay. God, if he has a flush, I'm gonna be so happy. If he has nothing, it's gonna be so sad. It's just so results orientated. I made a massive fold, and we're about to see on the stream what he had.
You were the 241 or whatever you heard for that?
I folded a set. I folded a set.
You wanna see?
God.
We don't care about any. Remember the board?
Yeah, it was queen. It was queen 5-2-4-7 with 3 diamonds.
I don't think we're supposed to like give you
But it's already happened.
Yeah, I know. But it's like you're supposed to be playing the vibe by yourself for this session, and then like at the end,
Come on. Wait, so I can't know something that already happened?
you'll find out in like 3 hours, 2 hours.
What? That's miserable.
I don't know.
I mean, that just seems like really needless.
I'll just tell Mouse when he gets here.
I mean, it's a hand that already happened, like 100 hands ago.
Yeah, but it's still the same session, it's still the same vibe. Like, we don't want to give you like more information about the vibe than you would normally get. That's what it's about.
I'm gonna. We are back at it. Brief intermission. Oh shit. Oh, that worked out. Nice. Thought I had to open, but I 4-bet instead and took it down. All right. Got a few differences of opinion down here. So there was a brief intermission, but we are back and we are already profiting from misclicks. I guess misclick is a bit too broad. I feel like misclick means you meant to click something, whereas here it's like I clicked the right thing, but I didn't realize the action. So maybe it's more of just me being an idiot. Really hard to say. All right. Ooh, got a good run out here. Very rarely has a 10. Very rarely has. Yeah, this has got to be. I bet. Let's actually speak makes sense. All right, let's go for it. Hi, welcome to the stream. There are 300 people, sorry, 400 people watching right now. You want to say hi to the viewers? Hanging out, playing some poker down here at the Rivers Casino. Yep, here we are. Poker on the internet. We're taking on a computer. So far, humans are letting them know what's up. We're letting them know what's up. You guys play much?
No, not really.
Not really?
My son's in pretty good.
Oh, okay, cool. What's he play?
What's that?
What does he play?
He plays different places. He lives up there in Cleveland.
Oh, okay. Is there a lot of poker in Cleveland?
Yeah, that's my way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We've been to private games a lot.
Private games are a whole different world.
Yeah.
A whole different world of poker.
Yeah, he goes to Vegas 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh wow, that sounds like he's pretty into poker.
Bad news for you, Doug. Bearded guy's going back to work.
All right, well,
Back later.
thank you, and
You're on your own.
all right, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Thanks. Sorry guys, bearded guy just left, so there's a lot less facial hair down here. we're freshly shaven now. But yeah, so it sounds like he's pretty into poker. I'm actually from Vegas. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
You are Doug?
I am Doug. I'm carrying the team. I'm picking the team up, I'm putting them on my back, and I'm just like locking so much weight.
Can't let these machines beat.
I'm trying not to let these machines beat me. Bjorn's actually doing good too. We're like the winning players. So you're looking at the talent down here. Jason not doing so hot. Not doing so hot.
You play in Vegas all the time, Doug?
I play a little bit. I go down to Aria, Bellagio, wherever at. But you know, I'm more of an online guy. I don't like having to be cramped in around so many people. I like my open space.
Online a lot.
Yeah, which is kind of nice here because at least you know there's lots of space to work with. Although you know it's hard to fight my way through the swarming crowds, but I understand this is a popular event.
I'm sure we'll be getting crowded later tonight.
Nice. Do you know that we are not allowed to go anywhere without a security escort? So we can't travel anywhere in the casino without security escorts.
Is that right?
That's correct. So we're being kept pretty safe.
Is that the only kind you play? Is Texas Hold'em no limit?
I play a little Pot Limit Omaha. Hear that before? That's a crazy game.
Yeah.
It's way too many cards. Constantly. Oh, by the way, you have a Diet Coke. No problem.
I'll probably be leaving in like 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
You want to say goodbye to the stream? Shout out to the girlfriend I forgot I had.